Woo, what is up, guys? What is up? Been a minute. I know. My bad. Obviously, things are gonna be changing around here. Things are gonna be changing, but we're gonna come and chop it up with you from time to time. Today is one of those days. So I want to see how long it's gonna take Bree and Yellow to get here. So anybody that might watch the replay, that's what's happening right now. So we're only 20 seconds in. Let's see how long it takes one of them to pop up. But otherwise, how are things? How are things going? If you're watching the replay, drop it in the comments. What's been up with you? It's summertime. I know people ain't around as much. Man, people just ain't online the same way they used to be. I get it, pandemic's over, but I miss the peoples. I miss y'all for sure. Just know, if you happen to pop this on, like what they talking about, just know that I do miss hanging with y'all like weekly, routinely. That was kind of cool. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed the conversations, but it does feel like it's run its course. But I want to say, thank y'all. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. So let's see how long it takes for Yella and Bree. But man, shout out to everybody that's still going, man. Shout out to the Seds. I think they're the last ones still rocking from the people I kind of ran into. I think everybody else done fell off. Everybody, include myself. Either okay, let me say it like this: everybody's falling off, or I've fallen off. What's up, Von Eric in the building? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. But shout out to the Seds, man. They are still holding it down, still going weekly, still going like 3 times a week, I think. 3, 4 times a week, man. Keeping it steady. So pumping out the steady content, man. So shout out to the Seds, man. Mr. He Said just had a birthday recently. So happy birthday, Mr. He Said. Man, much love to you. I was watching the replay, saw that you got my Cash App, man. So glad, good to support the people, man. I do miss all the people that we met in the space. Man, I think Bria shared an article about like missing people from the online community. It was a video game, but still, it applies to online too. I miss seeing Hanifa and my aunt, and I miss seeing Rico. Matter of fact, we were supposed to be coming and doing something for Rico. He wanted to do this feminism thing, but he didn't get back to me. So we canceled that. But man, oh man, I miss all the people in the space, man. Von Air coming through, man. Oh my God, New Growth, Old Soul, and OG Patrice. Man, rest in peace, bro. C, brother Clarence, man. Oh my gosh, all the people. JP, the aspiring matriarch, man. Whew, man, so many people I ain't seen in forever. Oh man. So I definitely miss those people. So right now, man, I'm just politicking, waiting to see how long it's gonna take Bree and Yellow to pull up. Just actually got in, went to Outback Steakhouse. It was slamming. Took my mom to lunch. Had some business to tend to, so that's gonna shake out over the next couple weeks. But in the meantime, in between time, man, what's y'all's day looking like, man? How was your day? Y'all at work? Y'all even work early? Y'all getting ready for the weekend? Any summer plans? Anybody on vacation? Let me know, man. Cause no, I'm bringing Yellow. I'm gonna be here for like 5 to 10 minutes by myself. But myself, man. So this is dark, morbid. It does not have to be. I'm in a good place. My sister passed in June. We buried her at the very beginning part of July. So dealing with that was a process. That's what the most recent news update for me was that the funeral home place, they were black. And I say that for anybody black understands that you know what that means. If I say it's a black establishment, a black business, you know how things went. I probably ain't got to say anything else. It was a black establishment and they operated like a black establishment. So, but her funeral actually turned out well. But everything else around it, oh my God. Whew. Man, it was so black. IG Green in the building, man. What's good, man? What's good, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Whew, man. Just up here chilling, waiting on Bree and Yella. So I'm politicking for a minute. Just what's been going on with you, bro? How's the summer treating you? Shoot, how's the ATL? How's your new part? How's your new place? I remember last time you sent me some, send me to show me the place, give me the tour. That was nice. Hopefully it's coming along. But yeah, man, dealing with the fallout from my sister passing. It's been a trip. And then making decisions after that, that's been a trip too. You love it? Good, man. Good to hear that. Good to hear that. All good. About to go for a health walk. Oh man, that's a good thing. Now, what's the weather where you at? Because it's hot as Hades where I'm at. Ain't no health walk. It's just a hell walk. You know what I'm saying? It's just you're just gonna die. I've seen people with umbrellas in the heat because they got to keep the sun up off of them. So hopefully it's a health walk. But shout out to you. Yeah, happy belated birthday to you, Mr. He said. Happy belated birthday to you, man. And thank you. And thank you. Yeah, we're just shouting you out as one of the last people standing. The last man standing and woman. Last man and woman standing. And your crew, because you got the red lipstick vibes. Still rocking. Still rocking. So I was talking about how so many people have left the space. Man, thank you, Von Eric. So many people that we started with, that we were streaming with, that were around, and we just don't see them no more. Don't know where they at. Some of them don't check in. Some of them connected in real life, and that was cool. That was enough for them. Some of them come back every now and then and say, "What's up? See how we doing?" Some don't. But man, you develop a fondness for people. Then all of a sudden they just not around. Man, appreciate that, IG. Appreciate that. We still dealing with some of the fallout, man. She had a house too that wasn't fully paid off. But my mom's next to kin, so she got to figure that out. She got to figure that part out. Looking for an attorney or something. So, well, we'll get there, man. We'll get there. Shoot. You ready to tap out? But integrity won't let us. They deem. Now, there's a lot going on, Mr. I promise you, I'm getting frustrated. Now, here's the thing, Mr. He said. Here's where I'm at. One, I see society having a problem, and we all know that there's a problem with the violence that comes from men. We've known that forever. Going back to forever, ever. The Bible, Cain and Abel, the stories about men and violence go back forever. But the stories about the stuff women be doing is not out there. And it seems like we're not allowed to talk about it. And part of me is like over talking about it, but it just baffles me that they get away with so much. So I appreciate that you still rocking it out. Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't, but it's like, man, they're not listening. Nobody's listening. There's this new show called Love Island. Well, it's not new. It's on season 7. And this one woman was so toxic. She was abusive to the guys that she dated. She dated more than one and was abusive, coercive for sex. It was crazy. And people are supporting her. And it's like, I don't understand. Like, nobody see, and they're making excuses. I'm like, this is out. We're out of pocket. The sun is beaming. So on your health walk, man, just make sure you stay safe, hydrated. You hit the shade when you need to. But much power to you, man. And you're welcome. And definitely, I just mentioned that too, man. So make sure you shout out to Mr. He said for his birthday, man. Here's Tribe, Love and Abundance. And Mr. She said, Red Lipstick Vibes. Take heed. The whole crew over there, man. They still going, still putting out content, still, putting out the corrective content, letting people know what's going down. I didn't do it. I'm just letting you know what's going on so you can be aware. All right. I love that clip with Mr. She said, I didn't do it. I'm just letting you know what's happening so you can be aware. I love that so much, man. Shout out to y'all, man. But I just, man, every now and then it just hits me how much I miss the people in the space. All the people that ain't around no more. And now everybody's got a podcast, man. Everybody's got a podcast. They got studios and all that stuff. So it's like we're displaced. Ain't no need for the randoms. Because every rich person, celebrity, and this dude, what is his name? Marcellus Wiley, sports player. I follow him for years. And somebody's in the podcast because they do all the sponsorships and all that stuff. And they're like, well, they got to do the sponsorships. They all got to do it for the algorithm. Like, they don't have to. They already got money. They don't have to sell out. They already got money. Like, telling them, saying we should expect the people with money to sell out is crazy. Because they already sold. Like, what are we talking about? It's the neuralizers for us. There are no Epstein tapes. Man, listen. There are no Epstein tapes. Man, it's wild. I've been trying to stay out of that one because I'm like, even the Republicans are fighting over. Yeah, missed that old vibe. Started organic. Yep, now it's super different now, man. It's super different now. But it's been almost 10 minutes. I'm still waiting on Yellow and Bree. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is poppycock. What's an old word that you think we should bring back? Now, the way we are, we're very juvenile in comedy in America right now. So poppycock ain't gonna work because it's got cock in it. You know, it's gonna be we can't do poppycock. What's the old word we need to bring back? Balderdash. This is some balderdash. They are playing me. Now listen, they know I said I just got home 10, 15 minutes. It's been 10, 15 minutes. You know what? This is what happens when you deal with black people, man. This is what happens when you deal with Negroes. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens. But man, shout out to the Says, man. Shout out to Red Lipstick Vibes. I know they still going. Back in the day, man. Bullshiggity. Yeah. This is some bullshit. Ah, man. But that's what's been going on with me. It's been this middle of summer. My birthday is next month. Preposterous. This is preposterous. Absolutely. That's a good one. Man. Skullduggery. I don't even know what that word means. I think it's something like sinister, like somebody's up to something nefarious. Skullduggery. So we need to use that one. I don't forgot the context for it. Man, so hopefully everything's going well with y'all. Good day. I have a few little random topics to bring up when the crew shows up. I didn't think I'd be able to catch up with both of them on the same day. So I actually have a list of stuff to talk with Yella and a list of stuff to talk with Bree. Yella's got this new job with crazy hours. He's working like nurse's hours. So it's hard to catch him. So he got a day off, trying to catch up with him, but you know, is what it is. And Bree is looking for a new nursing gig. So, you know, may not have her too much either. So, you know, I'm the last man standing in the crew. Everybody busy. Summer, kids, whatnot. Ooh, man. But my homeboy got a vacation this week. Kicked it with him this past weekend. Kicking it again this weekend. And the rest of the summer, man, just chilling. Yeah, Leo season loading. Not really much to celebrate, though. Like, it's what odd number. It's going to be 46. Such a weird number. Weird number. Nothing. Just don't do nothing for me. 46. Don't do nothing for me. But it'll be another turn around the sun. Still here. For whatever that means. See, when they get here, if they get here, if they arrive, because you know I only got about so much time. I will have a 15-minute stream. I will have a 15-minute stream. So we got about 2.5-minute countdown to see if they pull up. Because if I don't hear that boop, that StreamYard boop, I will leave and they'll be like, we didn't see the notification. Man, yeah, about to be 46, IG. About to be 46. I'm gonna send them one quick message. These niggas. Nah, man. I'm old, man. I'm an old dude. I'm a senior citizen. Black people. Oh, that's the thing I was talking about with my sister's funeral, man. Oh, black people. Black people. The funeral home was black people. My gosh. Oh, you about to be the big 4-0? Now listen, that's a good year. 40 is a good year. It used to be they called it over the hill. That don't apply no more. Now 40 is like the new 30. Now 40, the people act like they 20. But it's a good year, man. It's a good round number, square number, whichever way you look at it. 40 is a good number. It's even. I love it. I love it. So 40 is a good one. I hope you celebrate September, man. Hope you celebrate, do something big, do something lavish. I like to I like those 10s. I like those dime years. Y'all babies. Now come on, you ain't got me beat by that much now. Not that much. I recently played the piano on the black funeral and it was ethnic. Man, listen. Because my sister kind of got out of church. So we didn't have like no big sermon. We didn't want a sermon. So my homeboy, who's an ordained minister, he has a church. But he's like from the community, from the hood with us. He kind of talked a little bit, but he didn't do no sermon. We ain't want no churchy stuff because most of her people wasn't out the church. She was in a motorcycle club and all kinds of stuff. So actually, she had to the interment, to where she actually got buried. They actually gave her what's that called? Like the little motorcade thing, but her hearse was taken in a like a motorcycle type thing. It was clean, man. It was clean. Thank God for insurance, man. Whew, I swear. It's been a minute since I played that service. Yeah, man. It was cool though. It was so cool to see people I hadn't seen in 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years, man. I was like, it felt like a time capsule seeing those folks. I mean, of course, there was a lot of wailing and crying, but then there was a lot of smiling and laughing too, because man, some of us just hadn't seen it. I would say it like this: it's crazy how loss can be a gain. Like losing somebody can bring people together that wouldn't otherwise. So there's a weird dynamic, there's weird tension with loss because people that wouldn't come, people that wouldn't show up, people that you wouldn't see, they'll kind of congregate for something like that. But whatever the reason, whether it's support, whether it's respect, whether it's curiosity, there's something about that gravity, the gravity a person holds that gets kind of displayed at their homegoing or their funeral or burial, whatever you want to say, at the funeral, whatever. It's everything that coalesces around a person when they're sick or when they die. That gravity to their life is interesting to watch. Who does it suck in? Who does it pull in? And sometimes gravity can be harmful. Who does it tear apart? Because I'm thankful we don't have one of those families that's like fighting over anything. It's been that before. And she just didn't have any children. So, oh man. But it's been interesting, man. The part that I thought was going to be the hardest wasn't. The part that I thought was going to be a breeze. That's what all the difficult stuff was, the administrative pieces. Because I was coordinating with the dude for the program. He waits until the day before the funeral to get with me to put the program together. I'm like, stuff like that, the unprofessional stuff. Because again, I was dealing with the Negroes. I don't know why we got to live to the stereotype sometimes. Just for being lazy. They broke out in a fight right outside the funeral. No! Me and other musicians stopped playing because we could hear the commotion outside. That's crazy. Woo. Sorry to hear that. That's wild. I wouldn't even want that memory. You shouldn't even have to be thinking about that at the funeral. But while y'all here, man, what do y'all think about that story where the guy left his child out? Like they were outside already. There was a dad and a son. The son was riding his bike. The dad was in the car in the driveway. The son was kind of at the end of the driveway on the sidewalk. Some goons, some ops, whatever people want to call them, some thugs, gangsters, gang members, whatever they are. Some people ran up on him. The dad ran inside instead of running out towards the street where the gunmen were and the kid was. He ran inside to protect himself and left the kid because he couldn't have got to the kid. I saw the video on the news. I saw the little news clip. He could not have gotten to the kid. He would have just been gone. It would have been meeting him at the crossroads. But when he runs inside, one of the dudes grabs the kid and they take the kid with them, trying to, smoke out the guy or get him to give himself up. They return him, I guess, the next day. But people are on the dad about leaving the son outside. So what do y'all think about that? Because it's been an interesting question in my mind since I heard about it. It sounded terrible. When I first heard it described, I'm like, that sounds terrible. He just left his son and ran inside? That sounds horrible. His son's probably, what, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7? I think 7. In that age, I think they said 7. Left the son. They took him. They returned him the next day. But what do y'all think about leaving the kid outside? Even if it would have cost you your life, what do you think? Is it too cowardly? Is it, well, everybody would have been dead if he went out? Like, what is, if anybody's even heard about that? Did y'all see it? Did y'all hear it? Let me pull up the clip. I know I saw that yesterday, so it should be in my history. That's been kind of weighing on me because I heard about it first. The first thing was I heard about it, and everybody was like the dude is just a coward. He's this, he's that. Then when I saw it, I'm like, there's nothing he could have done except die. Like that's the only thing he could have done. It was no time. First time hearing about it, let me find that clip because it tripped me out. Well, I heard, I think Bree was talking about it. I saw a lady on TikTok talk about it, and I'm like, that sounds horrible. Then when I saw it, I'm like, that ain't what I heard. They made it sound like he just abandoned his kid, but then when you watch it, there was no time for him to do anything. He couldn't have got to the kid. Kid didn't even really have enough time to run. Let me see. Because they pulled up on the curb 2 feet away from where the kid was. Shoot, where's it at? Was it Monday? What's today? Nah, it ain't that far back. Something wrong. Hold up. I must have passed it already. There it is. Boom. I sure enough did pass it. All right, present, share screen. Like I said, when everybody was dogging this dude, I felt them. It sounded bad until I saw it. Never saw it. Self-preservation is the first rule of nature, so he probably responded organically. Yeah. So it tripped me out when I heard about it because it sounded terrible. Like, oh, this callous dad he might have been involved in something, drugs, gangs, who knows? But for whatever reason, these people ran up on him and his kid, and he abandoned his kid, and everybody was tearing him a new one. And I'm like, it sounded like deservedly so until I saw it. And then when I saw it, I'm like, I don't know what else he could have done except die. I'm about to show it to y'all. Let me know what y'all think.
Now to our big story at 9. New video shows the abduction of 7-year-old Jamal White before he was found safe.
And what prosecutors say his uncle is...
Now, before, we're going to start with something that happened after the abduction, which is weird. Now, I don't understand what's going on with this family. First, you're going to see the uncle wilding out. The first thing is the uncle wilding out, but this is after the abduction, okay? After the abduction.
Was shooting during the search. Fox's Bria Jones is here with the disturbing images we're now seeing, Bria.
A warning for our viewers at home, Ben. These videos behind me, they are graphic. They may be disturbing for some. One shows the 7-year-old boy being snatched while riding a bike in front of his family home. The other shows the next day when police say his uncle opened fire on people trying to help. Alarming new video shows what prosecutors say is the uncle of Jamal White, a Milwaukee boy abducted and later found safe.
Let me make this bigger. Hold up, hold up.
Firing shots towards volunteers trying to find him.
Now, that's the uncle after the abduction. Allegedly, there were volunteers trying to help find the boy, and the uncle just starts firing off on him. Now, Bree was laying it out like it was one guy that came solo, so the uncle was spooked, thinking it might have been the ops or the gang or whoever these people are that took the kid, and just started busting down on him. We don't get a lot more information. Then he just started shooting, busting down on him.
Man, I was just in shock. You could literally help somebody and still be a target.
This man doesn't want to be identified, but it was this sound that pulled at his heartstrings. The screams of 7-year-old Jamal White calling out for his father near 61st and Eustis. Fox 6.
Now here it is. You see that white car at the end. There's a big like Escalade truck, but behind that across the street there's a white vehicle on the opposite side, away from the camera, opposite side of the street from the camera. That white car is in motion. That silver car that you see middle of the screen is the car that the dad is sitting into. You'll see it move, like come to a complete stop. And you'll see like the lights change. So he's like putting it in park or something like that. The kids, you can see the wheel of the bike that the kid is on behind the tree. So right behind that tree in the middle of the screen is where the kid is. The dad is in the silver car, and then you see the house where the car is pulled up to. So here come the action.
Also obtained this new surveillance video showing 2 people jumping out of a Jeep. White, who was on a bike in front of his family home, tries to run when someone grabs him and throws him in the car. Now
it was like they're on him. The kid's out there by the sidewalk. Dad's got his back towards them anyway. So when this is all going down, he's not even facing that way because the car's facing the opposite direction.
2 people jumping out of a Jeep. White, who was on a bike in front of his family home, tries to run when someone grabs him and throws him in the car. The now canceled Amber Alert was issued late Friday night. White was found the next day.
So they gave the kid up. They found the kid because they didn't want the kid in the first place. But what do y'all think with that kind of space and time? That's a split second. I know you said the survival is self-preservation is the first rule of nature. But I'm like, I don't know what else he could have done, because if he'd have went for the kid, they might both be gone, or he might have died in front of his kid. I just don't know what would have happened. I don't see too many positives that could have came out of him rushing to get the kid, because there's no way he could have got there. They would have met the kid. If there had been any violence, it would have been right there in front of the kid. So it's tough. I don't know. But I get everybody saying he should have done something. He should have went for the kid anyway. Just died trying to save the kid. I don't know. Because at least this way they're both alive. For how long, I don't know. I don't know what to get dad's into. I don't know what this was. It was attempted carjacking. I had no clue what was going on. But because of the way the uncle was shooting out afterwards, people are kind of thinking that family might be into something. So it's tough, man. It's tough. Because they're innocent bystanders and he's just getting run up on by some goons. Man, that's tough. I mean, it's easy to call the dude a coward, but knowing there's nothing, you would have just been at their mercy. Ooh, that's tough, man. Yeah, they had to drop on him. Nothing he could do. They could have deleted him and the kid, yeah. And still took the kid. That's a tough call. And if he was going to get a weapon or something, and they're already going with the kid by then, it's tough. It's tough. The only thing is, with so many of what they call them trafficking cases, it'd be hard to want to let somebody grab the kid. But he ran before the kid was even grabbed. I'm assuming that they knew that he was involved in, like he knew why they were coming for him. I'll take that assumption. I'll take that assumption that they knew, because, man, I don't know. That's tough, man. It's a tough one. He into some foolery, so that's the reason he should have laid down his life. Yeah, child is innocent. I hope. I hope the kid's innocent. What up, Yella?
Why damn?
Yeah, the uncle needed that energy during the kidnapping. Yeah, he couldn't do anything except die trying. Yeah, it's tough, man. I'm like, golly. Like the training, the teaching, the things we've heard as men for so long in our lives is that, yeah, you got to do whatever you can to go save that kid. But it's like, I also see that there's nothing good that could have happened. Like, other than him turning into a superhero. And on the back end of this, they're both alive. For the moment. So it's tough. That's a tough call. And I mean, Yellow was looking at this the other day, too.
Yeah, they was tripping.
Yeah. When I was hearing about it, it sounded horrible.
Right.
Yes, I was golly.
Oh my God, how could he just run off and leave his kid like that? Then they show it, and then you see that he really nobody had a choice in the matter. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
No, nobody had a choice in the matter. But it's easy for the ones who's just gonna stand there and scream to say what somebody else should have did.
And see, here's the thing. They might not have stood there and screamed. I've seen women get away with doing like some defending that a man couldn't have got away with, because people don't always wild out on the women. Like when it comes to thuggeration, they'll let some, like, a woman go, like a woman might have went and ran and grabbed the kid, and the dudes might not have wild out on. I've seen stuff like that, and it's like,
not if she was the target. Not if she the target.
Yeah, not if she was the target. Now, if she's the target, yeah, we've seen those stories.
And that's what I'm saying. We talking about a nigga who was the target. We ain't talking about some, oh shit, she went down. Like, it ain't the nigga shooting over there. It ain't the niggas stealing over there. You the target, G.
Yes, fair. Fair point. Fair point.
You the nigga that, right? Monday morning quarterbacks. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to IG. Shout out to Mr. He Said. Shout out to Bree whenever she pop up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm mostly free.
I was I had to be in fashionably late. You know what I'm saying? We had to get, I had to get straight.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I had this thing kind of weighing on me anyway, because for whatever reason, because the way I felt about it when everybody was talking about it, and of course I only heard about it from women, I was like, that sounds horrible. And in the moment I saw it, my whole perspective changed. I'm like, what could he have done? Because if these people are really after him, there's nothing. I just can't see anything he could have done other than died heroically. And if we want to call it heroic, that's the narrative that's been spun.
Right.
But dying and leaving your kid to fend off 3 thugs, I don't know what's heroic really about that. Or whoever's in the house that don't know what's going on. Like they run up in the house and finish everything. I just don't know what the situation is. So it's like I don't see any good from just dying right there.
Man, shout out to little homie who, you know what I'm saying, he got little, and then he got little. Y'all niggas gonna work for this. Y'all gonna work for this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to catch him in the backyard.
Yeah. You ain't finna get me.
Let me see that again.
The now canceled Amber Alert when someone grabs him and throws who was on a bike in front of his family home, tries to run when someone grabs him and throws him. Bike in front of his family home, tries to run when someone grabs the Jeep. White was on a bike in front of his family home, tries to run when someone grabs Jeep. White, who was on a bike in front of his family home, tries to run when someone grabs him and throws him in the car.
God.
The now canceled.
He dippity doo died on that cat.
He was in the backyard.
Yeah, I like it. Little man, come on, little man, come on, man.
It's fun that y'all got to the fact. Thankfully, he's safe, but I can definitely see him in the backyard. Like, nigga ain't gonna catch me. Nigga ain't gonna catch me.
Yeah, I like it.
He got on a part of there though.
Yeah, little go to him, man. Little man had some go to him.
Amber Alert was issued late Friday night. White was found the next day. Milwaukee police say he was released to Child Protective Services.
To hear that little boy scream out for his daddy, and the way he sounded, it was just like, yo, you got to get up and search around, you know what I mean, and try to see, if you can find something.
He says he and his 16-year-old son drove to Houston Saturday morning. He says he drove around to make sure he was in the right area and then tried to park.
As soon as I was able to see this guy running, he turns around, aims his gun at us and starts shooting.
27-year-old Jamel White.
So hold up, because Bree said it was a dude by himself, but they said the dude brought a 16-year-old son with him. Hold on, let me check to see if I heard that right.
To Houston Saturday morning.
Fine, you got to get up and daddy. And the way he sounded, it was just like, yo, you got to get up and search around, you know what I mean, and try to see, if you can find something.
He says he and his 16-year-old son drove to Houston Saturday morning. He says he drove around to make sure he was in the right area and then tried to park.
Now, I will say,
yeah,
there's some substance, but that's what I thought. Like, this is somebody that just heard that, was watching the news, heard that little boy screaming daddy like that, and was so moved, he drove from wherever he was from, drove to the spot and wanted to help out. You know what I'm saying? So I commend that. I get it that it does sound sus, that you don't. I get the way we move with a lot more trepidation than we used to back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But people used to come from all over to help if they heard something on the news. That was just one of them things, Red Cross, everybody's coming in, like, we all pitching in.
Right.
But he brought his son, and Uncle started busting.
As soon as I was able to see this guy running, he turns around, aims his gun at us and starts shooting.
27-year-old Jamel White was arrested. Man. White told detectives he was scared for his family.
Shook my son a little bit. It kind of put a bad taste in my mouth to help him.
Yeah. That's tough. Ooh, man. So they go to, hold up, what am I trying to do? There we go. So he come to go help.
Hold on one second.
With his son. Do your thing. Dang. And the uncle just started busting because he's scared. He just see 2 dudes in a car and just start shooting out. There's a whole bunch of houses on that street. A whole bunch of people you don't know might pull up. That's crazy to start shooting though. That's wild. Got him. Got him. All right. So yeah, that was that story, man. It's been sitting on me a little bit because it just, I don't know what they was into. I don't know if it was like one of them carjacking. Because see, out here, I'll say in Ohio, when I see situations like that, they carjack people. I can't remember the term for it. It's kind of like home invasion, but there's another term for it where they're doing it also when people leave banks. They're following people home when people leave a bank, or like they'll just follow them until they like get out their car and then rush them. So they're doing that out my way. So that car was driving. You saw them see them pass them, and they kind of turned around and went back for them. So it's tough, man. People out here, these young folks is wilding. They are wilding out here. Looks like across the country. Man, the kids is out of control. They turned it into young men and had no direction. It's sad. But again, shout out to the Says. They've been calling them for years, warning people for years. You got to get the kids. Dudes, you got to step up. Moms, you can't be out here trying to raise these kids by yourself. You got to watch your kids. Quit trying to be a kid if you're having kids. So, man, shout out to the Says who keeping the messages going. I know, like you said, it's hard because people do not want to listen. They don't care. They just want what they want when they want it. And the kids is turning into grown people without direction, and they are wilding out. Wilding the freak out. I think they said the average half of the murders now, I don't know if it was Columbus or nationwide. I can't remember what news I was watching. But half of the murders are by people like 20 and under. Like half of them are young folks. And I think that was my city. So look, I am 40 minutes in. Yella had to step away. Bree ain't pull up. I actually need to do something for about 5 minutes. And I don't know when Yella's coming back. And I don't know if Bree's showing up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end this, right? Because I don't know when he's coming back. I don't know when Bree's showing up. So I can't even ask them to hold it down. So we will pop back up in just a little bit and see if we can catch up together. See you in a bit.